It's the Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Just about set and getting to start. Garrett Crochet.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's 2. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the A's 3, and the Yankees coming to bat. So 2 away with nobody on. David Ace getting ready to hit. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That one ripped. Back there. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. He'll circle the bases, and they close the gap. It's 3-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Game 1 of the division series. And now, Joey Wiemer. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Mizorowski back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
Got the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
One out, runner at second. And now Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So up next, Drew Jones. The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be two. They get one. On to first, double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And stepping in for the Yankees, David Ace. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Quips it to Mountcastle. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So one out, nobody on. Joey Weimer up next for the A's. To the right side, a sliding stop. And he'll be safe at first. Two down, base is empty. And the batter now, David Ace.
First baseman, David Ace.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
2 outs. That's a laser base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And Judge spoils that one. Judge waits. And strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Keith Dinellen, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Pito getting loose as well. Oh, 2 now.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. To second, and he's out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Ace with a valiant job in defeat. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
The final in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton.
Alaji.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boo. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go and towing the slab, Taj Bradley.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Okay, all set to go. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Drew Jones.
Jones. First pitch, 105.
Puts a bunt down, right side. Ace. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
One down. David Ace now at the plate. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Donovan makes the grab for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Sean Murphy. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. We're in the second game of this division series. And stepping in for the Yankees, David Ace. Lodolo back to work. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Leading up for the Yankees.
The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And a good start to the inning.
He tries to go down and away, and the plate covered completely. A laser shot.
Judge.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Nick Lodolo is done, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Luis Medina.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, but it starts with Aaron Judge. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Action in the pen down there. Heath Dinelli, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Ace on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Andres Chaparro stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. Slides, but it gets by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
2 on, 1 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. He's 2 for 2. And a swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Up and in, and 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. A little late, opposite field now.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And up next for New York, David Fry.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And the first offering is not close. Right through there for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that is cut on and missed. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's 1. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ace, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
The Yankees looking to rally. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're starting over. It's 4-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Now the A's designated hitter, Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz.
The Athletics down to their final strike. Right side, and this should do it. Peraza. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this was a must-win for this team. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping Game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for Game 3.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Athletics. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first 2, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod on the mound, Mitch Spence.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
So 2 down, and the batter now, David Ace. Big-time power. That one deep left field, and forget it. He'll touch them all. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Ace.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. The Yanks lead 1. They trail it 6-1. Third game of the division series. And now Joey Wiemer. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Henderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of this American League Division Series. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it big. It's 9-1. One out, base is empty. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Man at first, and here's the first baseman, David Ace. He's already homered in this game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 9-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Two on, 1 out, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Jones sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 9-5.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So they're down to their final out. David Ace now at the plate. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Well, Boog, this stadium got awfully quiet. Ninth inning, a one-run game, and they might not be done scoring. These poor fans just want this one to be over.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 9-7. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. The Yankees down to their final strike. Line drive, and that'll do it. The A's bounce back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. The A's hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
But you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Athletics. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just to win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, the strategy can certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Nestor Cortez Jr. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 8th of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and Like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Game 4 of the division series. And here is David Ace. Cortez back to work. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So the batting order turns over. Drew Jones digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Right side, Ace. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Jacob.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now David Ace. That one ripped.
Get up.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So digging in, David Ace. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That's a laser base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Judge comes up empty there.
Going 1.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
The A's bullpen has some movement. Edwin Uceta preparing to come on if needed. Dinellen getting cranked up as well. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Chaparro at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Zach Neto. Just missed.
1-0.
traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Chop back up the middle. Massey. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 9 and the A's nothing. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
On the ground to first. Neto for 1. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And up next for New York, David Ace. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 11-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Up next
at the plate, David Ace, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. That one is gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 14-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout.
This team played extremely well to force this series into a Game 5. It's just like a Game 7. You win or go home. That Game 5 should be a lot of fun to watch.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
14-zip at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Yeah, Boog, the only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could go on a few more games. And the way these teams have battled each other with some of the amazing moments we've seen and getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Scoreless after one. Two outs, nobody on. Brendan Donovan will hit next.
Donovan.
That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 2 and the Yankees nothing. Runner at second, 2 down.
First baseman, David. Hey.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. First and second, 1 out. Murphy getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Mountcastle headed for the plate. Throw to third, but he's in there as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. Now it's the power speed combo. David Ace. Lodolo back to work. Right through there for a strike. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez in Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Nick Lodolo won't go any further tonight, and this is one. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Luis Medina.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next pitch misses way outside. Action in the pen down there. Pete Dinella, the left-hander, up and throwing. That one misses, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That smash towards center. Brings it in. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Andres Chaparro stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
And a good eye there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Zach Neto stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed creeping into my mind right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. We're all tied up 5-5. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Ground ball right side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
1 down. Jacob Wilson digs in now.
Well, both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Go ahead run and scoring position. Nobody out. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 7-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast singing.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful, something to behold. But all you really needed was the sound off the bat. Did you hear that, Boog? Man, that thing was going to go a long ways.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground out to short. Good feed. That's one. And that's two.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.